Welcome back to Shattered but Unbreakable. I'm your host, Vicki Luann. And today we're going into episode 2 of my Underdog series. Because I'll be honest with you, I know what it's like to take sucker punch after sucker punch after sucker punch, to be knocked flat by life and still somehow be standing.
She is a warrior, ain't nothing gonna slow her down.
Before we dive in, that was Warrior. And I want to give a huge thank you to my friend, soul sister, and sideline powerhouse in gut health, Alita Langford, for letting me use her song Warrior as our anthem. Used with permission and deep gratitude, please go follow her and feel her music for yourself. We glorify the winners, the champions, the ones who seem untouchable, the ones with the trophies, the highlight reels, the picture perfect lives. But me, I'll bet on the underdog every single time, in every sport, every movie, every horse race, every fight in life. Because underdogs carry something the favorites don't always. The biggest grit. Think about Rocky Balboa. He wasn't supposed to make it out of his corner, let alone go the distance. He was just a nobody from Philly, swinging in dingy gyms, overlooked, underestimated. But when he stepped in the ring with Apollo Creed, he did what nobody thought he could. He stayed standing. He took every hit and he kept getting back up. That's the essence of the underdog. Not the clean win, not the polished story, but the refusal to stay down. And that's me. This last year, my divorce has felt like Apollo Creed himself was throwing every punch he had at my face. Grief, betrayal, sleepless nights, legal battles, financial stress, days I couldn't move. It was punch after punch after punch. And there were days I thought I couldn't take one more hit. And yet, here I am, still standing. Then there's the miracle on ice. The 1980 Winter Olympics. A bunch of American kids, barely out of college, facing the Soviet Union. The team that was unbeatable. The Soviets had size, speed, and power. The Americans had nothing but heart. And in one of the greatest upsets of all time, the underdogs won. That's how my divorce feels. Like going up against something too big, too powerful, too unbeatable. Like I didn't have the resources, the strength, the backing, the willpower to keep going. But just like those kids, I played with heart. I keep showing up. Even when I was crying through coaching classes in my robe, I showed up. Even when I couldn't speak without breaking down, I showed up. And I'm still here. Then there's Seabiscuit, the one who is near and dear to my heart. I had a horse. His name is Fancy, and he has Seabiscuit bloodline in him, and he is absolutely gorgeous. But he was a horse too small, too awkward, too unlikely. Everyone wrote him off. But when he hit that track, he outran every polished, perfect thoroughbred. That horse had no business winning, but he did. And in a lot of ways, that's me too. I wasn't supposed to survive sickness, Doctors gave me months to live back in 2018, and yet I'm still here. I wasn't supposed to make it through the crushing weight of grief and a 25-year life vanishing overnight. But I am. I wasn't supposed to get back up after the sucker punches. But I have. Like Seabiscuit, I may have been counted out, but I'm still running. And then Captain America, before the shield, before the serum, he was simply Steve Rogers, a scrawny kid from Brooklyn who couldn't win a fight to save his life. But every time he got down, he got back up. I can do this all day. He wasn't chosen because he was the strongest. He was chosen because he had the heart. That's the underdog spirit. That's me. That's every one of us who has taken punch after punch after punch and still refuses to quit. One of my absolute favorite underdog stories, The Replacements, because I love football and I love football movies. But a team of misfits, has-beens, never was, players who had already failed. But together, they shocked the world. Not because they were the most talented, not because they had the cleanest record, because most of them didn't, but because they had grit, because they had fire, because they had heart. That's the same reason that I do this today. It's the same thing I feel in me today. I may get knocked down over and over and over again, but I am part of the underdog team, 100%. The ones who rise anyway. That's what underdogs carry. Heart. Miles and miles of heart. We've had to fight harder, bleed longer, rise from places most people couldn't survive. We don't just dream. Oh, and believe me, I'm a dreamer. We fight, we claw, we refuse to stay down. And when we rise unstoppable. So if you're in your underdog season right now, please hear me. Your story isn't over. Yes, the punches hurt bad. Yes, the grief feels unbearable, like you can't breathe. Yes, you may feel like you're overmatched. You're not. But like Rocky, like Seabiscuit, like the Miracle on Ice, like Captain America, like The Replacements, you are still standing. And the comeback, that's always the best part of the story. If you're ready to rise from your ashes, I'd love to walk with you. Book a call on my website. I'll put it in the description. Because the truth about underdogs, we're the ones who changed the world. And on that note, I'm going to play the entirety of Warrior for you. This is Vicki Luann, and I will see you on the flip side.
She is a warrior, ain't nothing gonna slow her down. She is a warrior, yeah. Gotta get up and go, no matter the road. Gotta keep your head held high. Gotta keep on praying, keep on slaying. Gotta keep that pretty smile. But she's ready to battle, gonna take that enemy down. She fears no evil and holding her ground. She is a warrior, a warrior. Ain't nothing gonna slow her down. She is a warrior, a warrior. She's taking this battleground. She is a fighter, a crier. She ain't gonna lose this round. She is a warrior, a warrior, yeah. She sees a way and it ain't paved. Rubies of gold. She's gonna train her mind. Gotta keep her in line. Keep her eyes on the Lord. She's ready to battle. Ready to battle. Gonna take that enemy down. She fears the evil and holds in her ground. She is a warrior, a warrior. Ain't nothing gonna slow her down. She is a warrior, a warrior. She's taking this battleground. She is a fighter, a crier. She ain't gonna lose this round. She is a warrior, a warrior.
You are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and more capable than you ever imagined. So embrace the struggle and know that with each step, you are becoming the person God created you to be, a warrior.